everybody. We're back again.
It's Thursday.
And this is number 6 of Advanced Boot Camp.
It sure is. Only 2 to go after this, folks.
And everybody's doing really good by the way the emails are coming in and everything. Everybody seems to be getting it.
Yep.
Okay, so this week we're talking...
They're all old pros, you know.
Yes, that's right. They are, aren't they? This week we're going to talk about people in our lives. Everyday people.
Very important subject.
And the not so everyday people.
Yeah.
You know, without other people in our lives, we wouldn't have really anything to compare to. And, you know, everything would be the same. And, you know, to have all these different, there's reasons that we have different positive and negative emotions. And they make us all who we are, and it helps us to balance and figure out what it is that we're doing. But, you know, if you see jealousy in someone, you can immediately compare and go, well, I'm not going to be like that. I don't want that. And so right there, that person has helped you in some sort of way. They
provided a benchmark.
Or, you know, if there's someone who's very kind and nice, you go, gosh, I'd love to be like that. Then what that does is, again, it shows you.
That elevates you and,
exactly.
and helps you.
So we need people. Okay, you're going to sing it, aren't you?
People. People who need people.
He had the look in his eye. He just did.
Ah, the happiest people in the world.
And if you'd like an
Thank you very much. Hey, where are you from?
Performance.
Where are you from?
So part of what we want to talk about today is, you know, if you ever want to know how your life is going and you're not quite sure how to figure it out, look at what others are saying about you to you, or that you find out, because in some sort of way, if someone makes a derogatory remark to your face, in some way look at it, because there's a vibration that is leveling at the same time here. You only attract what you put out. So think, number one, not about, doggone that person, but think for just a split second, go, okay, do I think that way about myself? Always do that. It doesn't mean that you beat yourself up and go, dang, why did that happen?
And it doesn't mean that what is stated could be unfair.
Exactly.
You know, you have to have the strength to be able to distill what is fact and what is not.
And how do you keep that from not happening again? Number one, find yourself, find what you love within you, and look at that remark and go, okay, what can I do for myself? Not because that person said it, but what can you do? You know, really, really search into it. But not only that, stop the reaction in the middle. Remember the lesson we talked about karma and intercepting the ball? You know, when you throw a ball against a wall and it bounces back, where it goes, it's going to keep going, right? But if you stop it, if it bounces back and you grab it in the air, that's what you do with your reaction. Mm-hmm. And that's what will change.
Good analogy.
What you are doing, you know, what you are attracting back to you. And here's another thing. Okay, so once you do that, you know, again, don't beat yourself up when you hear any kind of remark or opinion from someone that you just aren't happy with. First of all, look at it. Look at the whole picture, counting them. Mm-hmm. Okay, is that something I would have... Okay, is that something that I thought... Okay, but the other thing is, think about this. What if you had a 5-year-old come up to you who was mad at you and said, you're a 5-armed Martian. Now, would you laugh or would your feelings be hurt? Because when someone comes at you in anger like that and says something mean, usually what it comes from is they don't know. See, you know now. You know why they might be reacting this way, and you know for your own life how to change that. But getting upset about it, think of it as a 5-year-old, seriously, calling you a name. How funny is that? You know, think of it and go, okay, yeah, whatever. You know, if that's what I'm doing, then I'm not going to do it anymore. And again, there goes the comparison again.
Right.
And that person actually has done something for you, believe it or not, which is sometimes hard to even think about when you got people saying things like that, you know, or doing anything like that. Okay, now we're going to come upon lying. And the truth is, and don't deny it, everyone lies. Usually it's because of some kind of kindness. In other words, let's say Lee and I had a day where we were just wiped out, absolutely tired. and someone called and said, hey, let's go out tonight. And they're very excited. They're very excited about what they're doing in their life, and we're just so tired. And there might be a white lie that comes out of, oh gosh, you know what? We couldn't get someone to watch Peanut tonight, but thanks so much for asking. Okay, maybe that's not a truth, but we would do it to keep their feelings from being hurt. Or if someone's wearing clothing that you don't like and they say, what do you think of my outfit? And you go, oh, it's beautiful. And then under your breath you're thinking, or in your mind you're going, oh my gosh, I would not be caught dead in that. That's a lie, people. That's a lie. So where are we going with this?
You better not lie to me.
It's an important thing is to learn how to be honest with yourself and not worry too much about how honest someone else is with us.
Isn't that the fact?
It's true.
Now, hold on, folks. Think what Beth just said. Go ahead, honey.
Learn how to be honest with yourself and not worry too much about how honest someone else is with us. The more honest we can be with ourselves, the more aware and alert we will become of the degree of honesty in other people.
Do you hear that? Gosh. How many people can benefit from that?
And then the less receptive we will be to malicious lying, and the less distressed by fabrications that are apparently necessary, so long as human beings still feel hurt by the truth. Okay? It doesn't mean that you become a practiced liar.
No. But not by any means. But what it is you absolutely have complete control of the truth at that point.
It's very true.
Think about that. That's like a missing link that so many people miss.
It'd be better if we just all didn't lie at all. But, if we were only core being...
God, that hair of yours, darling.
You know what would happen if we were only core being without the physical self? The white lies wouldn't work because... you couldn't say...
We wouldn't care.
Yeah, well, you couldn't say, don't look now, your consciousness is showing.
Uh-huh.
Because...
Hey, there's a bumper sticker.
It always shows.
There's a bumper sticker.
I know. It is showing right now.
Be available on the website next week.
You are immediately attracted to the level that is in harmony with your own consciousness.
So true.
So remember that. And, here's another one for you, real quick, before we do our visualization. And I'm going to read this directly off the paper. One of the masters of the law of attraction once said, if I were asked what trait indicates the most highly evolved soul, I should say the ability to face reality. Now, what this means is the ability to face reality of a person that is not locked away in a false tower of limited thinking. He's able to see who he is, what he is, and is willing to face himself. He is willing to see whether or not this is what he wishes himself to be, and he is willing to accept many paths that can get him there. Don't be limited and locked in your limited tower of thinking. Most people are sensitive, insecure, they're afraid, they're lonely, and they need some kind of evidence of being liked, accepted, and praised. That's a limited tower, and it's self-made, but it's very real to certain people.
Yeah.
So get out of that limited tower. It's going to require you to find you within you and love you unconditionally. Accept yourself, be pleased with yourself, and know that your choices are your choices and that they are great for you. No matter what mom told you.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
And you don't have to continually compare yourself.
It's not worth it. The only comparison you can do is I want that or I don't want that.
Right.
That's it. It
and
doesn't
that's
need to go
where it
any further.
ends. That's where it ends. And that's the whole crux of this lesson, guys. That's okay. So This is a really important lesson. This one.
We have a game of attention that you guys can play if you want to. It's in the paperwork here, and it'll help you hold attention better. And as you practice it more and more, that will help you to be more alert. And we have a little story in here about something that happened to us and what we did to, in a sense, have it go our way.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what this visualization is about. It's about if you want to send love to someone or just need to let go of feelings that may be connected to them or a situation that seems less positive.
So we'll be right back with the visualization, and Beth will be doing that for you. And in the meantime, really, really look at this lesson with a fine-tooth comb.
All right, guys.
Because I think this one's a crux for you, okay?
Get in that spot.
All right.